Morning, Ted. I've got Billy Horschel up here on the screen, and as you can see, he's in a very good posture. We know he has a good grip. He plays a tour, right? And so we made some changes to your grip where we got the club a little more under the fleshy part of the left hand, a lot less in the palm. And then here on the takeaway, this is what we were working on initially, where you see the club heads coming back and up, right? And right there's no wrist cock yet, but you can see right here where I put the plus sign from my mouse, that's his club head, and that club head is just slightly outside his hands. Your situation is at this point you're already rolling, and so your club would be back here on the leg, and then obviously it works a little more inside. And now from there, what he does is he's going to cock the left wrist, and you see how the club works up over the right arm. It can work anywhere from the right arm into this space in between the arms. And as he's doing that, he's getting a nice rotation of the spine. And the rotation of the spine is in helping to raise his arms up there to the top. Very nice on-plane motion right there. I think it's very important to get you in this position. You see, he doesn't have a lot of hip turn, but he has a lot of pelvis turn, and we can talk about that next time we get together. But that's the takeaway position we want for you. And then from there, you'll notice that he is going to start down here, and when he does, I'm going to just try to draw a line here on his shoulder, top of his shoulder, and then his hips. This is actually the ilium, which is up here. A lot of people think that's the hip. The hip is actually down in here where the femur joins the socket, right? So I call this the differential, the space between the top and bottom line, basically from the top of the shoulder to the hip socket. Now watch as he comes down into impact, he gets his lower body to rotate around a little more horizontal out of the way. His upper body, because of the spine tilt, is working a little more under. And notice how low that shoulder now gets. So this differential got decreased by about 50%. Dustin Johnson and some of the more elite ball strikers get it even down here more, right? But so that's the shoulder tilt, if you will, that is created by the bottom of the spine tilting right, and that's part of what we were working on, which helps you reach the bottom of the ball. And then from there, his body continues to rotate in balance up and around into a nice finish. Okay, so that's the gist of what we want to do. We want to get the club on plane going back and up, and then coming down, we're going to get the arms and body to work a little more together. Because you had so much independent arm motion, you were trying to create a lot of the speed with your arms. So let's review this. Let's hit some balls here for the next week or two and let me know how you're doing, okay? I'm going to send this to you. And thanks so much for coming out. I sent you notes earlier on your aim point, so let's work with that and give me some updates. Call me or email me. You have my numbers, and we'll go from there. Best wishes, and thank you.